The kayak market in 2026 has never been more confusing. There are hundreds of options, different lengths, different hull shapes, sit inside or sit on top, paddle or pedal, and most buyer guides online are either outdated or pushed by sponsors. So, I went through real testing data from trusted sources like Outdoor Gear Lab, Gear Junkie, Paddling Magazine, and Field & Stream, and I narrowed it down to the 6 best kayaks you can actually buy right now in the United States. One of these is a budget pick under $400. One is a premium fishing machine that tournament anglers invest $5,000 in. And one has held its place at the top of bestseller lists for over 20 straight years, which in a market this crowded tells you everything. All purchase links are waiting for you in the description below. Kicking things off at number 6, the Pelican Argo 100X. And honestly, putting a $350 kayak on a best of list took some convincing. But after going through Gear Junkie's 2026 field testing, conducted by some of the most seasoned paddlers in outdoor media, I had to include it. At 10 feet long and right around 44 pounds, this is one of the most manageable kayaks you can own. You can car top this thing solo without help, and that matters more than people realize on a Sunday morning when your paddling buddy cancels last minute. Storage on this boat surprises you. A front storage hatch, a rear gear well big enough for a small cooler, and a molded cockpit section that cradles a beverage or a camera. You do not expect that below $400. Now, let me be straight about what Gear Junkie actually found in testing. The carry handles failed early. The cordage on one unit had to be replaced with 6mm nylon cord. The front hatch is not fully waterproof, and if you're a larger paddler or you plan to fight any real headwind, the shorter 10-foot hull will let you know its limits quickly. But here's who the Argo 100X is actually built for. You are new to paddling. You are not ready to commit 4 figures to a sport you haven't fully fallen in love with yet, and you need something that genuinely works while you figure it out. At under $350, the Argo 100X gives you more than it has any right to. And that is exactly why it earns the number 6 spot. Number 5 is the Wilderness Systems Tarpon 120. And the sit-on-top versus sit-inside debate matters more at this spot than anywhere else on this list. At $1,299, the Tarpon 120 is built for paddlers who want that open, unrestricted feeling on the water. You're sitting on the hull, not inside it. That means easy entry and exit, straightforward self-rescue if you flip, and zero claustrophobia for bigger paddlers. Gear Junkie's 2026 testing confirmed that sit-on-top kayaks like the Tarpon give you exceptional primary stability, the kind that makes you feel settled the second you get on the water, even before you've fully found your balance. Outdoor Gear Lab's broader kayak testing also noted that sit-on-top designs consistently outperform sit-insides for beginners and casual paddlers, specifically because the open deck removes the psychological barrier of feeling trapped, which translates directly to more relaxed, more efficient paddling from day one. At 12 feet long, the Tarpon tracks well for its class and carries enough deck space for a solid full-day trip. Wilderness Systems equipped it with their Phase 3 Air Pro seat, one of the more supportive seats in this price bracket, alongside bungee deck rigging and useful storage throughout. The honest trade-off? You are more exposed to water, wind, and sun than in a sit-inside design. And because the Tarpon sits slightly higher on the water, your secondary stability, that confidence you feel when edging into chop, is softer than what the Pungo or the Loon provide. But for recreational paddlers, especially those in warmer climates like the Southeast or Southwest, and anyone who values ease of use over raw performance, the Tarpon 120 at $1,299 is a genuinely smart pick. Number 4 is the Old Town Loon 120, a kayak that's been on the market for over 2 decades and still gets named Gear Junkie's all-around winner in 2026 testing. That kind of staying power does not happen by accident. At 12 feet long and 30 inches wide, priced right at $1,200, Outdoor Gear Lab put the Loon 120 up against a full slate of similarly sized kayaks and called out its glide and comfort as clear standouts. The V-shaped hull and 12-foot length keep this thing tracking straighter than shorter recreational boats, and the 375-pound weight capacity means it fits a wider range of paddlers than competitors like the Pungo 120, which tops out at 325 pounds. What makes the Loon 120 stand apart from everything else at this price is the ACS2 seat, Old Town's active comfort system 2.0. full adjustability, underleg support, flow-through ventilation, and lumbar adjustment that paddlers have specifically singled out for back pain relief in real-world reviews. Paired with a removable work deck, a water-resistant quick seal hatch, and a USB charging port for your devices, this kayak feels designed for long days on the water, not quick paddles. One honest caution: the large cockpit opening makes getting in and out effortless. But that same wide entry means the boat fills with water faster in a capsize. Outdoor Gear Lab recommended adding flotation bags for any moving water use. Stick to flat water, lakes, and gentle rivers. And at $1,200, the Old Town Loon 120 is one of the most comfortable recreational kayaks you can put in the water right now. Number 3 is the boat I'd put in most paddlers' garages if I could choose for them: the Wilderness Systems Pungo 120. At $1,219, the Pungo 120 is one of America's best-selling recreational kayaks, and it has earned that status. Outdoor Gear Lab gave it top marks across every major testing category: glide, stability, maneuverability, and comfort. Paddling Magazine's 2025 review called it a do-it-all recreational kayak with design heritage going back 2 decades, and real user feedback from thousands of paddlers across the country backs that up consistently. At 12 feet 2 inches and just 49 pounds, noticeably lighter than the Loon 120, the Pungo is easier to load solo and easier to carry. The deep V hull cuts through water the way a sit-inside kayak should, giving you more forward speed per stroke than flatter-hulled competitors. Paddling Magazine's review specifically stated it takes you farther and faster with the same amount of effort. And after going through hundreds of real owner reviews from paddlers using this boat on rivers, lakes, and coastal water across the United States, I believe that assessment completely. The Phase 3 AirPro seat system is widely regarded as one of the finest kayak seats in its class. You also get a DryTech dry box, slide tracks mounting rails for your accessories, and a spacious cockpit that Outdoor Gear Lab called one of the easiest to get into and out of in the entire recreational category. The trade-off? No skeg or rudder. Headwind paddling demands more corrective strokes from you. But for most paddlers in the $1,000 to $1,500 range, the Pungo 120 is the kayak I trust most with a confident recommendation. Number 2 is for a different kind of paddler, the one who does not see a kayak as a toy, but as a vehicle. The Wilderness Systems Tsunami 145 at $1,699 is built for real distance. At 14 feet 5 inches, it is the longest kayak on this list, and that length pays genuine dividends in tracking and glide. Gear Junkie's 2026 testing put the Tsunami firmly in the serious day tour category, with bow and stern hatches large enough to support multi-day trips. Paddling Magazine has tracked this kayak for over 20 years and continues to place it at the top of its class, pointing to the shallow V-hull with flared sidewalls as one of the most practical design choices in touring, giving you real-world stability without costing you the efficiency you need to cover 10 or more miles in a day. The cockpit is well fitted with adjustable thigh braces and a supportive seat that rewards long paddling sessions. Unlike the shorter recreational boats on this list, the Tsunami tracks like it's on rails. Even in a moderate headwind, you are not fighting the boat to hold a straight line. The learning curve is real. A nearly 15-foot kayak asks more from you when turning and in tight waterways. Solo transport without a cart takes real commitment. This is not a kayak you toss off a truck tailgate on your own. But if you've moved past casual lake paddling and you want a platform that grows with your ambitions, the Tsunami 145 is exactly where that path leads. And at number 1, the Hobie Mirage Pro Angler 14, $5,000. I know, stay with me. Kayak Angler Magazine tested this boat and said it plainly. Fishing in the Pro Angler 14 feels like fishing from a bay boat, not a kayak. At 13 feet 8 inches long and 38 inches wide with a 600-pound weight capacity, this kayak holds you, your full tackle spread, your electronics, and your catch, while you stand freely on the deck without once questioning your balance. A reviewer at Paddle Round the Pier who logged over 30 full days on this boat across lakes, rivers, and coastal waters confirmed that standing to fight large fish on this platform feels completely natural. His exact description, like a floating dock. The Mirage Drive 360 system is the headline update for 2026. You pedal with your legs, moving forward, backward, and sideways while your hands stay on your rod from the moment you leave the dock to the moment you come back. Field & Stream's 2026 Fishing Kayak Roundup placed the Hobie at the top of the premium fishing category, 6 rod holders, a Lawrence-ready built-in transducer mount, the H-rail accessory system for infinite customization, and the Vantage ST seat that adjusts like a car seat and detaches completely for shore use. This is not just a kayak, it is a purpose-built fishing platform. The weight at 120.5 pounds is a real consideration. You'll need a quality kayak cart, which adds $200 to $300 to the total investment. But if you fish 50 or more days a year and you take it seriously, no other kayak on the market right now gives you this combination of hands-free control, standing stability, and out-of-the-box rigging capability. The Hobie Mirage Pro Angler 14 is the standard that every other fishing kayak in 2026 gets measured against. And that is the 6 best kayaks of 2026, from $350 all the way to $5,000. From the beginner-ready Pelican Argo 100X to the tournament-level Hobie Mirage Pro Angler 14, there is a right answer on this list for exactly where you are right now. Every purchase link is in the description below. I've made sure they are current and available. If you are stuck between two of these, drop your situation in the comments and I'll tell you exactly which one fits you. If this saved you from making the wrong purchase, hit that like button. It costs you nothing and it helps me keep putting out guides like this one.